began to paint. Its paintings.
Can I get a cool bow?
A little girl showed her drawing to a gorilla. Then she gave it some colored pencils and paper. The gorilla picked up the pencils and began to draw on the paper. Every day, it created a different picture and placed them outside for the girl to see. The girl was amazed by the gorilla's artwork. The next day, she brought the gorilla some watercolors. It picked up the watercolors and began to paint. Its paintings became more and more vivid, like that of a natural-born artist. It turned out that when it was young, it used to paint with mud on rocks in the jungle. But one day, human voices echoed through the forest. To protect it, the gorilla's father chose to face the poachers alone. It could only watch helplessly. Later, it was adopted by a couple who treated it like their own child, taking care of it with great love. They took it to the park to play. And even when it smeared cake on the walls, they didn't get angry. Until one day, the man realized how much people loved this cute gorilla. He saw a new business opportunity. Eventually, he even went all in and opened a circus. There was a rooster that could play baseball, a seal that could balance balls, and a rabbit that could drive a fire truck. But the most popular of all was the gorilla. Over time, however, people grew tired of its performance. The audience grew smaller by the day. The man also began to neglect the gorilla. Then one day, a grand circus performance was about to begin. The man lifted the curtain, and the audience was stunned. The man turned to look. The gorilla had been painting on a piece of glass, and had created a breathtaking landscape with random strokes of color. Soon, the moment was reported by major TV stations. Countless people were moved by the gorilla's art and its story. They took to the streets, calling for it to be freed, and the gorilla smiled a smile long lost. Eventually, the man could no longer bear the pressure of public opinion. All the animals were released from the circus. One day, the zookeeper came to the gorilla's cage to say goodbye. He took out a photo of them together. Only then did he realize the gorilla was his friend, not just a way to make money. At last, he said goodbye. The gorilla returned to the wild, to fresh soil, vast grasslands, and its own kind. Finally, it had gained the freedom it had always dreamed of. This is a movie based on a true story. Animals are not commodities for humans. They should be our friends. Don't you agree? A little girl showed